Welcome back, everybody, to a very special edition of Sean and Jill See the World. This episode, we will be taking Marella's Pride of Panama itinerary. So, Dad called us up one night and said that he was offering to pay to take Jill and I on a Marella cruise that started in Jamaica. Now, down to Colombia, stop in Panama, a night over in Costa Rica, and then back to Jamaica. When we worked it out that there was we could go, Mom was very excited. All this because it was his 50th wedding anniversary extravaganza. This is our first stop. This would be in Port Royal, Jamaica, where we took a quick bus trip in to see Kingston itself, stopped in to see this is Emancipation Park, and a few other of the local sites. We didn't get up to a whole lot, but really enjoyed ourselves. What trip would be complete without a stop to see Bob? People were terrific as promised. We had a great day there. We got back to the ship on the first night. We got to see our first of many shows, which Marella does an amazing job putting on for us. I got to go with that lovely lady, and even though it was her anniversary, Mom looked for a new date. So this would be Cartagena, Colombia. Dad was right when he picked the party bus. All I can say is these party chivos were a whole lot of fun. You got a bottle of rum, a bottle of Coke, and a bucket of ice. I played excruciatingly loud music the whole time, but that's okay. You just drank more rum. Now, we kind of thought it would just more or less be just about party for the whole trip, but no, we did get to stop and see some of the local history, and got on the bus and partied in between each stop. Cartagena was a beautiful city. I will confirm what a lot of the other travel vlogs and videos I've seen say. There is very aggressive salespeople. They really don't take no for an answer. Your best bet is just to offer them something ridiculous like 50 cents for whatever they're selling. They'll kind of get offended and walk away. But if you show any interest, they won't stop. This was probably one of the best parts of our trip. This was the bird sanctuary that is right at the port. Hundreds upon hundreds of parrots, macaws. They have some giant anteaters there as well. Lots of little monkeys running around. Completely free to visit. Is operated by the Port Authority there, just to give you somewhere to go and stay at the port. And of course, spend a bit of money, but free to get in. But everything in there is actually quite reasonable as well. This is our next stop. This was Panama, and instead of seeing the locks like most people do, we decided we would take a boat trip along the actual man-made lake, fought with some of the tankers and container ships, and then the rest of it was, you'll see, is in the back, off the main waterway in amongst the islands, where we get to see a bunch of wildlife. Proof that you are howler monkeys. There was these little cappuccino monkeys. We saw some iguanas. We saw a couple of alligators. It was a lot of fun. Now back at the port, Mom and Dad had come back in the freshen up before dinner. Jill and I wander around the port here. You can see there's kind of like a mall thing, and there's actually a couple of really nice little restaurants right by the water. This would be our third port. This would be in Costa Rica. Now, Mom and Dad decided to stay on the boat that day and just have a nice quiet day. So Jill and I did kind of the same thing. We took ourselves out to an all-inclusive resort for the day. Once you hike through the woods here along the boardwalk, then you'll get to a beach. Down at the beach there is, food, which was really, really good. Beer, which was, really cold. And beautiful, beautiful water. And yes, we did finally see a sloth. All in all, it was a terrific trip, and happy anniversary to these two. Love you guys.